What is good, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rowlett, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Now, as you're seeing this video, I may actually be live streaming after this video goes up because I want to talk about some of the stuff that I missed yesterday from the trailer and some stuff that showed up that people were noticing. I'm going to be covering that sort of stuff as well in this video, but I also want to cover it in a stream, so I'll be doing that. I'm actually meant to be studying because I've got my driver's license exam tomorrow, but unfortunately, I don't have the book to study on it, like, you know, study and stuff that my sister has, so I can't really study at the moment. So I thought I'd do like a short, maybe 1-2 hour stream after this video goes up. So when you see this video, I will be live like maybe 30-40 minutes after the video goes up, and you'll be able to find me on YouTube. So I'll be live streaming. I'm going to talk about Sword and Shield, that sort of stuff, have a chill stream, have a good time, that sort of stuff. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, besides that though, what do we have today, guys? Well, we're going to take a look at everything we missed in the Sword and Shield trailer that we saw this time around yesterday during the Nintendo Direct, which was going on. But also, on top of that, there are some new announcements and some new things that should be mentioned as well. So I thought we should start from the beginning. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, please do watch it. You can find it, of course, on Cerebi. On Cerebi, there is like this version here, which is a new one, a new version trailer. There's also like the normal trailer, which you can go down and watch right here. But this is like a TV one. This is a TV trailer that shows up, showing a bunch of stuff. And this we should pause real quick because that's the music, and that's going to be copyrighted to infinity. But here's the original trailer. And this is a TV version trailer, which is promoting the Nintendo Switch Lite. So, yeah, just kind of a promotional thing that they're doing. And this one, I think, didn't really include much other crazy stuff. But, yeah. Also, we have some stuff that I forgot to mention yesterday. So, yesterday I mentioned that Alcremie, which is one of the Pokemon that, of course, you have in Pokemon Sword and Shield, apparently is going to get 20 variants in this game. Alcremie is going to have 20 variants. You can see all of them right here. All the variants of Alcremie are included right here. So, it's getting 20 variants, Gigantamax form, Dynamax form, and wow, that's a lot of attention for a little cake Pokemon. It's kind of crazy. So this was one of the things I didn't get to see yesterday because I made my video before this was actually like fully shown off. But of course I want to mention it today for anybody who didn't know. So Alcremie is getting 20 variations. That's a lot of variations, honestly. That's a lot of variations. So yeah, thought that'd be interesting to kind of mention and bring up because, well, it's intriguing to say the least. It's honestly very, very interesting. Now, the next thing is one thing that everybody's been paying attention to. So if you guys watch the trailer for Pokemon Sword and Shield, you actually get to see this right here. So if you look on the right side here, right, you see those statues right there. Well, a lot of people are speculating those might be legendary Pokemon. Now, these are found in the same city where you battle Nessa, the water-type gym leader, right? You can actually see that in the trailer if you go down and actually find the trailer real quick. You can actually see that in the trailer in the start. I'm not sure if it's in the... I think it's in the English one in particular. In the start here, if we go a bit forward, when we see the first... Actually, no, this is the... in the direct one, in the direct trailer. If you go and watch from there, you actually see, you know, like Nessa's hometown, and in that town specifically, that's where this image is from. So if you actually look at the image, these look like very interesting creatures. Like, they've got like these spiky kind of things going on with them. Look very, like, a lot of people have said, like, look very alien-like, which gives me the kind of a feeling of, like, is this maybe something to do with Ultra Beasts? Like, are we seeing something like that returning? Because, you know, that's kind of the closest thing I can think of if we're thinking aliens in Pokemon, and this is like the closest thing I can imagine to that. And honestly, it looks very interesting. These things look very, very cool. Like one of them almost looks like a freaking, like a frog that's got like a bunch of spikes on it, whereas the other one, I don't really know what to describe it as, man. They do look quite alien-like, honestly, so, I don't know. But what do you guys think about these statues? Do you think they're anything like, you know, interesting? Do you think there's going to be like legendary Pokemon or just normal Pokemon? Like, what are you guys' thoughts? Because these could be legendary Pokemon right here. This could be like, maybe like, you know, some mythicals even. Like, it doesn't even need to be legendaries. It could also be mythical Pokemon. Like, anything is actually possible if you think about it. So, what do you guys think about these? Do you think they're Pokemon? Do you think they're just random statues? Like, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know your opinions on that. Also, I'm going to turn on back the music again real quick because we need to listen to that, you know, beautiful Mew More remix in the background. But yeah, so that's one of the things that we missed yesterday that I thought would be worthwhile to bring up. Next thing is this right here. So somebody mentioned this my way, so I'm just gonna say a big thank you to Cat Tank for sending this my way. In this image, you see the customization of your own league card, and in the top corner, you actually have like a Rotom. I'm not sure if it's like a... Like, I'm not sure what to refer to it as, like a Rotom, like another version of Rotom, that's basically like talking to you. They're like, the first things, let's start deciding your Pokemon League card's design. So I guess it's gonna be like the kind of like the phone you have, like it's like the Rotom phone, and it's just interacting with you. So it isn't like a brand new form of Rotom, really. You won't be able to use it in battle or anything. It's just your phone that's gonna be like that. So yeah, that's kind of that. But now, next thing is the biggest thing for today, guys. Big announcement. So Game Freak announces a a live show for October 16th for its 30th birthday anniversary. So this is going to be interesting. So they're celebrating 30 years of Game Freak, and on the 16th of October, which is basically like 1 month, literally 1 month before the release of Sword and Shield, they're doing some sort of like presentation live show. I think they refer to it as a directo here, so a direct. They're doing that. And if you go to the website here, they actually talk about it. Game Freak announces a live show for October 16th for its 30th anniversary. Good news from the Pokemon developer. Apparently, the company plans to offer a celebration for its 30th anniversary on October 16th. This has been confirmed just a few minutes ago through the following message. Game Freak 30th anniversary celebration broadcast will be released on October 16th, Japanese Standard Time, 2019. In the broadcast, Junichi Masuda, one of the founding members of Game Freak and music composer for many of his titles, he will visit his company's previous and current installments and review his 30-year history. We will also reveal information about Gear Project System, the game development system of Game Freak, and we will also offer latest information on new titles, Little Town Hero and Giga Wrecker Alt. And of course, this is actually happening the same day that that Little Town Hero is coming out, so Town is coming out that time. So it could be that we see no Pokemon. Now, considering Pokemon is like a month away from when this is happening, it would be really surprising if it didn't show us at least something new. So we can essentially tell ourselves right now that basically a month and a half from now, essentially, we can expect to see something at least in October during this thing. I can expect something small at least. There's no way they would go through this whole thing and not mention Pokemon in some sense, right? It's their biggest franchise. There's no way they wouldn't mention it when it's a month away from release. There's just no way whatsoever. They're probably going to show us something. Like, of course, they're going to focus on their other projects because they clearly want to promote those more because they know Pokemon's going to sell. So, yeah, but that's one of the things. Now, next thing is this again. This was also tweeted by your boy Pokesperto, saying this scene of Sword and Shield could hide the statues of the new Pokemon. And here's actually the image from the town, as you can see right here, the boats and stuff. And inside you can actually see the weird, strange-ass Pokemon. And people are trying to figure out what they are. And also, there's been this like discussion about this fan right here. Is this a fan which you blow your, on like the you blow wind on the curry that you're cooking in the game, which, by the way, this is a new feature for those who haven't seen the trailer. Cooking curry is like a brand new feature, and this fan to people looks like a brand new Galarian form for Magikarp, which it isn't, because there's also a green one, and there's like I think a green and a red one, and maybe even another color. But this is just iconography, guys. This does not imply there's a brand new form for Magikarp. Now, does that mean 100% that we're not going to see a brand new form for Magikarp? Of course not. But I don't think this is any sort of proof for that. Like, I don't know, man. It's the same thing as the next thing we're going to talk about, which is kind of in a similar vein. Not this one, but this one we're going to get to. This one right here is what we're going to bring up. So this, for example, here, it's a auxiliary that's like a police officer. Basically, it's dressed like a, I'm not sure if it's a police officer or like a, either it's a soldier uniform or a police uniform. I'm not really sure, like, or a firefighter uniform. Might be a firefighter uniform. I'm not really certain, but it's basically like a uniform of like some sort of civil servant, right? And people are like saying like, oh, this is a thing, right? And it's a high potential this could be a thing, because here's actually a theory that was sent to me a long time ago by Mateo Catters. So here's what he sent my way and says, what do you think about it? So here's what we basically have. So the first thing here on the top is the weird like elephant-shaped teapot-looking thing, which everybody's wondering what it could be. And he here thought that, hey, what if this is like, actually like the original version of Fanfi, like, the original one from the Generation 2 beta. And the next thing, the image of Octillery here, what if that's beta Pokemon number 210, which is Octillery, but when it was like an actual tank, like, literally looked like a tank. And, why can't we have nice things? Okay, I understand a changing rem rate eventually ruins design, but Octillery was just a goddamn tank. That should be... Well, yeah, it's basically like, this could be what it's implying here. Maybe they're just hinting at it, like, as a nice little jab, like, haha, you guys remember this? Like how we made, we made the beta mons, and we never fully, pushed through with it. What if this is what we're, they're gonna do now? What if we actually see, like, a Galarian form of Octillery that's a literal tank? Like a literal soldier or a tank. I don't know about you guys, but that could be pretty fun. Actually, that could be pretty freaking cool. So, I don't know, man. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But, yeah. So, next thing. Here is my favorite part, guys. The fish, okay? So, this is the fish that's shot out of the mouth of one of the brand new Pokemon. So, we go to here to the new Pokemon page. We go down to the bottom. We will find our brand new boy. Here he is. Cramorant. Now, Cramorant basically eats stuff, and the things it eats, it then also spits out. And here is one of those things, and that's this fish. And this fish is most likely going to be a brand new Pokemon. Probably a brand new, like, fish Pokemon in the Galar region. Because look at it. It's a full design Pokemon. It doesn't look like just a random one-off fish that's, like, generic. It actually has a design to it. It's even got, like, a derpy smiling face and derpy smiling eyes. It's actually really, really cool. And this definitely is going to be, like, you know, a full Pokemon. And even here, like, with, Kate here, who sent this my way, saying there's no way this isn't going to be a full Pokemon. Fish that comes out of Cramorant's mouth. I think based off of its fins is going to attack backwards like pool toy torpedoes. What do you think? Well, yeah, I think this is going to be based on like this is clearly based somewhat, I think, on a Barracuda with the long teeth or whatever. If you guys don't know, Barracudas are very aggressive like fish. They got big teeth and whatnot, and they're pretty aggressive. I just watched a lot of river monsters, so I learned a lot about fish there, a lot of dangerous fish. So yeah, definitely worthwhile to bring that up. But yeah, so I think this definitely going to become a Pokemon. Now, next thing, this is actually something, you know, a little bit veers off from things we missed, but something that's slightly more interesting in my opinion, which is this right here. So this was sent me by Galar Master Nick, who said, a hint maybe, Grookey Grass Normal, Scorbunny Fire Electric, and Sobble Water Steel or Water Dragon, just a thought. And what he means right here is, if you look at this image here that was posted of like the camp, you can see Grookey riding on Wooloo, which is a normal type. Then you can see Scorbunny riding on Yamper, which is an electric type Pokemon, right? Which would maybe imply that, hey, maybe it's going to be a fire electric type. You know, maybe this is meant to hint at it. And then here you have Sobble right next to Duraludon, which I think Duraludon's like Steel Dragon, right? Like, let's see. Duraludon, I think, is Steel Dragon. I could be wrong, though. I hope I'm not wrong. But I think it is Steel Dragon. I really pray to the Lord himself that I did not mess that up. Let's see. Here we go. Sword and Shield Pokedex. So let's just open up Duraludon. It's Steel Dragon. Yes, I got that right. Okay, I got that right. So yeah, it's Steel Dragon. So maybe that's implying that, you know, Sobble might be a Steel, Water Steel type or Water Dragon type. Could make sense on both of those because it's going to be called Inteleon, its evolution. So it's going to be intelligence gathering, which I don't know, man. But what do you guys think about this theory? Do you think the theory is plausible? It's kind of an interesting one. I'd love if this is true for Scorbunny, but I'm a little bit 50-50 on it. I'd love if it's true though. But yeah, next thing though, guys. So next thing, here, of course, Dark Dragon also brings up these guys, asking if it's like Necrozma or a new Pokemon. I think it's definitely 2 new Pokemon. I don't think it's even 1 new Pokemon. I think it's 2 different ones. And then also here, we have finally get to see like a really good, like, I mean, not a good image, but because it's still like Sandstorm and stuff, but even a larger image now of the giant dragon head entrance to this city here, the Dragon City that we see in the middle of Galar. And we get to see a bigger picture of the dragon head here. And of course, the speculation here by Dark Dragon is, you know, might this be a new Pokemon? You know, I mean, and I honestly just say, I don't know. I know for a fact, though, in my mind, that I think the third legendary is going to be a dragon type, in my opinion, and based on a dragon. That's what I 100% think. So I think this could be maybe a hint at what you know, what's to come. So I don't know. Now, next thing. This is from Crimson. Now, this is actually split this up in like 2 different parts. Now, Crimson sent this my way and said, I think the new trailers revealed some clues maybe. I might be crazy, hear me out. I'll have multiple parts in the thread below. See this number? It's the day we got our first trailer on Sword and Shield, which is 227, which is true. That's when we got the reveal, right? Then we continue here, and we actually have like other numbers right here. So this is what day it is in the US, 9-4, and the other area it's 9-5. So in Japan, 9-5 was when we got the trailer yesterday, and 9-4 is when the Americans got it. So that makes a lot of sense. Then we also have this, and also here's another thing we got to look at this image for, because there's actually in the background maybe a hint at Galarian Klinklang. Like this might, like in the background, look at the golden steel, like, you know, gold and silver type of design. This might be like Galarian Klinklang, which has been rumored about, but it might also just be a pattern design and not actually has anything to do with like a Galarian form. That's still a possibility. But if we continue down here, it says, this is where it might be wrong. This is 97. Either the year it came to the US or a new trailer Friday. Which could possibly be that we see a new trailer on Friday. Unlikely in general, though. But, like, I mean, Friday and Friday wouldn't really be Friday, it would be Saturday, which doesn't seem likely to be real. So I don't know. But if we go back here, there's also this one, which finally either the number of new Pokemon, including forms, or I'm crazy, which is 189 here, and that's about it. Also, I found out the game that this is the year Game Freak started, 1989, and again, it's too long, so 189 it is. But yeah, that's those things. Now, there's a better explanation by somebody else, which which is right here. So I think I found something. The person here says the leaked cards from today's trailer had some very specific numbers on them, but one of them can't be explained, and that is 97. Ready, I'll explain the rest, and you give me the reason for the 97. Okay, so 227 is 227, which is the first trailer date. 189 is 1989, the year Game Freak was founded. 94 is 94, today's trailer US, and 95 is today's trailer Japan, or you know, EU as well. And 115 is is 11/15 Sword and Shield release date. 97, I tried Twitter, no response from the YouTubers that I would really like the stuff. 4chan tried to say I was spam, so I figured I tried Reddit, because I know people tend to check it out, and I just want to know, what does it mean? I thought red, blue, green, but that was 1996 Japan and 98 US. So 97 doesn't make any sense for that to be like it doesn't make any sense for it to be Saturday, because Saturdays are not the normal day for Pokemon trailers. It just doesn't happen then usually. Like, it's not a normal date for that sort of content to be, you know, posted. So I don't know, but what do you guys think about that? It's an interesting, you know, thing. So I don't really know personally what this date could be. I can't really think of anything in particular. It wouldn't be, I'm really not sure. Like, I really can't really figure it out, but fair enough then. So, and the final thing here, of course, is that there's going to be different, like, ratings, taste ratings, for the different food you make and different curries you make in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Here you can see spicy sausage curry. Test rating was a Boba Fett class. Your Pokemon's HP was restored by half. Your Pokemon gained a few experience points. Grookey and the rest of your party got friendly towards you. Now, that isn't everything, though, guys. There's actually some more stuff, and that's something to do more gameplay-wise. So if you go back here to Cerebi, I'm not sure if it's actually included here, but actually, if you go to the Pokemon Sword and Shield website, we can actually find this way better. If we go here to Sword and Shield website, so what actually exists in these games, which I really like, is the trading. And what do I mean by trading? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to wonder trade in these games. Wonder trading is back, but they call it basically like something else, which is surprise trades. Instead of wonder trade, they call them surprise trades. And what's really fun about like these surprise trades is that with them in particular, you are going to be able to, and ladies and gentlemen, this is something that makes me so happy, you're able to still keep playing the game while the trades happen in the background. So you're still able to do normal trades like link trade and that sort of stuff, right? But surprise trades are just wonder trades, which are just kind of like fun random things, right? Which I'll be doing a bunch of like streams where I'll do a bunch of random, you know, surprise trades with you guys. But besides that, though, why is this cool? Well, because you can do these trades, and while you're finding a trade partner, it's gonna be in the corner of your screen, so you can keep playing the game while it's being traded, so it doesn't interrupt your gameplay flow. Which I gotta say to Game Freak, I freaking love you for this. This is one of the best features you could have possibly compiled. This is awesome. This is fantastic, and I honestly am so happy they're doing this. So basically, instead of like, you know, you having to go into this screen and be stuck there while finding a person to trade with, you can just press that button and you can go back to the game, keep playing, and when the trade happens, it's gonna be a little bar in the corner. You can keep playing while the trade's happening. You can keep playing your game, and that's freaking awesome. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this video, guys. That's all the stuff we had to cover today, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, then drop a like down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Ruffle Rowlet, and I will see you all in my stream later today if you guys want to be there. And of course, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.